Week 9 of the NFL is here, and by now, pretty sure we have a pretty good idea of who the good teams are and who the bad teams are, and we will get every single game right this week, or Eric will shave his head. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW. And I forgot the open. Damn it!
Super Dario World!
I forgot. I look like an idiot.
I forgot.
I forgot that we were doing it manually because this stupid computer is not working. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we went for a twofer today. So that's why we're wearing the same clothes as we did for the previous video, because actually they wouldn't know. It's gonna be 2 days after this. I'm just stupid. Let's just power through this.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't shower.
Fair enough. You know what? Maybe that whole Batman villain thing is affecting me. So he's making me dumber, you know? Week by week, he's just making me sound and look.
It's a great idea for a villain, right?
Dude, honestly,
you always want your main characters to make, rational decisions and, be smart, but you can't be angry if they make bad decisions because that's the villain's superpower.
Like I said, that might be the greatest idea you ever had. But whatever. Most people don't even know what the hell we're talking about, and that's fine. I'm honestly just making time so I can open the picks page. Let's get started here. So our predictions, week 9 of the NFL. Let me see right here. Boom. Here we go. First off, we no longer have any super defeated teams, so congratulations to the Jets on being the last super defeated team. Coaches on the hot seat. We have, again, I already mentioned the Titans head coach. He already got fired, Brian Callahan, so he's out. Mike McDaniels beat the Falcons. Honestly, the team looked pretty good on offense and defense. If they continue doing that, he may save his job, though I doubt it. Dan Brable. No, it's not Dan Brable. It's Brian Dable. There you go. Brian Dable with the New York Giants. It looked like they had something going. However, losing Cam Scatterboo for the rest of the season, it's rough. You don't have Cam Scatterboo. You don't have Malik Neighbors. Maybe they'll give you a chance for next season, because it could be interesting with both of them. I doubt it. Next, we have Zach Taylor of the Bengals, who just lost to the Jets. If that's not, making people scream from the rooftops, fire that man, I don't know what will. And finally,
to be fair to Zach Taylor, he could argue that, well, I mean, technically nobody saw us lose, so
we can lie to people. We can tell everybody that we did win. I mean, there's not a single person out there who wouldn't believe us, right? I mean,
right.
If I didn't watch the game, I would believe it. I'd be like, of course the Bengals won. Are you kidding me? How could they not win? It's the Jets. The Jets, they're disgusting. They're stupid.
They can't win.
Yeah, it's illegal. But anyway, yeah, Zach Taylor's his job's like not looking too hot right now. And finally, Aaron Gran of the Jets. Like I said, the team looked terrible. He's not good with the media. However, he finally got a win, so that maybe gets a little bit of, I doubt it, because again, the team's not look good. Yeah, I would not be shocked if he gets fired after this first season. Like, not shocked at all, but we'll see. So let's get into our predictions for week 9 of the 2025 NFL season. And we begin on Thursday Night Football with the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Miami Dolphins. Baltimore Ravens supposedly will have Lamar Jackson back. So
Lamar Jackson's going to be jacked.
Their defense has looked good for 2 weeks in a row. Are we looking a return to form for the Ravens? Are they gonna get their heads out of their asses and start dominating again? The Miami Dolphins are a good place to start. Miami Dolphins are 2-6. The Ravens are 2-5. I can see the Ravens taking advantage of this one and just stomping all over the Dolphins. The Dolphins may have looked good against the Falcons, but the Falcons are the Falcons. So there you go. I'm gonna go with the Ravens on this one. Eric, what do you like?
Man, in spite of the fact that, it seems like the Dolphins finally were able to put on a good 4 quarters of football. Baltimore was really impressive.
Yeah, to me,
so I'm gonna I feel like they're the ones more likely to get their shit together.
Yeah, to me, it's more of the Ravens are a little bit more desperate, and now they're like, okay, so this is not a cakewalk. We need to get our act together. We need to take this team seriously. So it's bad luck for the Dolphins that way, but we'll see. Let's see what God says. God picked the way, so God picked the Ravens as well. Next, we have, let me just go here. We have the Chicago Bears visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. Tough matchup to predict, to be honest, because both teams are fucking atrocious in many ways, and they also show signs of life in others. Eric, who do you like? You go first.
Man. I was gonna forsake the Bears, considering last week was the first time I actually picked them and they failed me. But fuck, how am I gonna go for the team that just lost to the Jets? I'm gonna go for the Bears one more time.
One more time. Listen, I don't like the fact that the Bears, it's the second week in a row that they're on the road. That's never a good thing. However, Bengals don't have a defense. Their best defensive player might be out. And again, you can win without an offense. You can't win without a defense. So I'm going to go with the Bears on this one. I don't love it, but I'm going to pick the Bears as well. See what God says. God went away. So God picked the Bears as well. Shocker. Okay. Anyway, next, we got the Minnesota Vikings visiting the Detroit Lions. The Vikings coming out of getting their asses beat and having a mini bye, which is good for them. However, not so good because the Lions actually had a bye, so they're coming out of a real bye. So Lions at home. Vikings, we're not even sure who their quarterback's going to be. So just give me the Lions at home. Like this one, even when they looked phenomenal with Sam Darnold, the Lions beat the ever-living crap out of them. So I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen here. Eric, who do you like?
Yeah, it wasn't even close. I like Detroit on this one for sure. I have nothing good to say about Minnesota.
Not right now.
Except I like Justin Jefferson. He's cool.
Fair enough. God picked away. He went with the Vikings. Interesting move. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers visiting the Green Bay mother-loving Packers. I'm not sure what the status of Bryce Young is. Even if I did, I wouldn't care. But Eric, you go first.
I am going to go with the Go Pack Go on this one.
Yeah.
Even if they have Bryce Young, the Packers look really good against the Steelers. Didn't let that offense do much, even though Aaron Rodgers was clearly on the warpath. So, yeah, no, easy pick. Packers.
Yeah. Packers at home. The Carolina Panthers, they're too bipolar. It looked like they were showing signs of life, but I don't think they're gonna have what it takes to take down the Packers. The Packers, again, their offense is starting to look good. Their defense is starting to look really good. So give me the Packers. Let's see what God says. God picked home. Went with the Packers as well. Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Tennessee Titans. Eric, I think I go first on this one. Do I need to say it? Do we need to have a conversation? The Chargers coming off a mini bye after beating the ever-living hell out of the Minnesota Vikings. The Titans are a dumpster fire. It's to quote their starting QB, we ass right now. So, yeah, the Chargers should win this one, and they should win it handily. And so they should have the starters on the bench by the second half, by the second quarter. So that means that the Chargers are going to lose, probably. But
fuck, we're going to lose this game.
No, the Titans are not the Giants. The Titans have very little signs of hope. The little bit of spark they could have gotten out of firing their head coach, the Colts stomped all over. So I think they're solidly in tanking mode. And the Chargers, they got embarrassed by the Giants early in the season. They know that they can't, not show up at 100%. So I was always going to pick the Chargers, but I'm double picking the Chargers this week. Eric, who do you like?
Can I triple pick them and get more points?
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll see what the computer does. God picked home. God went with the Titans.
What the hell, God?
I don't know. He's drunk probably. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons, whose QB we don't know who is going to be, against the red-hot New England Patriots. Eric, who do you like?
So the Patriots versus the Falcons, you say?
Yes, yes. Who do you like on this one?
Not this time, Atlanta. Not this time. I'm
Say
gonna
it.
stick with the red hot Mike Vrabels.
No. Say it. Say it.
Because fuck the Falcons.
Yeah, fuck the Falcons, dude. You can't beat the Dolphins. You got left at 0 by the Carolina Panthers. Jesus H. Christ. Come on, man. Come on. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words in the sense that where do you go from here if you're the Falcons? What sliver of hope do you see if you couldn't even move the ball with your best player against the fucking Miami Dolphins, whose rushing offense has been atrocious? How do you look at the man in the mirror? Also, the Patriots have been looking really good. Turns out, that hiring by Mike Bravel was a pretty good idea, a pretty good choice. So I'll stick with the team that's red hot at home, and I'll stay away from the stinky team that can't even beat the Dolphins at home. Jesus Christ.
Stinky birds.
God went away. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers visiting the New Jersey Giants. Interesting matchup. 49ers beat up to shit. Giants, they're the Giants. They tend to suck. And they just lost Cam Scatterboo, who may not have been their best player, probably, but he was the heart and soul of the team, of, the revitalization of this organization. So, well, they still got Jackson Dart, but I don't like that it's the second week in a row that the 49ers are on the road. However, the Texans defense is not they are pretty nasty too. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the 49ers. Screw it. The Giants, I think they're going to go back to what we expected them to be without Cam Scatterboo. Eric, who do you like?
Yeah, even though the Giants have looked somewhat impressive on and off, I don't know. I think they lost the little bit of esteem they got from getting the new quarterback in there. Everybody's excited. It's like, oh, is he the truth? And maybe he might be, but I don't think he's gonna show it this season.
No. Let's see. God picked away. Got one of the 49ers. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Eric, who do you like?
I am gonna stick with who I think is pound for pound the strongest team in the NFL overall, which is the Colts.
Yeah, I agree.
My God, John Taylor is scary.
I agree.
Also, have you seen the friggin' big ass gaps that O-line gives them?
Yeah, I have. Up close. I was in the stadium when he beat the ever-living hell out of the Chargers. So, yeah. It's...
I already blacked out that game.
I didn't want to remember it existed. Yeah. Colts look unstoppable right now, and the Steelers look pretty beatable, even at home. So I'm going to go with the Colts. The defense for the Steelers, I don't know what the hell happened, but they just haven't shown up. They looked good for 2 games, and then against the Packers, nada. And the Colts, I think, are a better team than the Packers, so they should be able to win this one handily. The interesting part is that if things go the way that we expect them to go, then the Ravens will be 3-5 and the Steelers will be 4-4. And I think they meet up next. So it may not be too long before the Ravens are on top of the AFC North. However, it is the NFL. Crazier things happen than the Dolphins beating the Ravens. So we'll see what happens. God picked away. God went with the Colts. Smart choice.
You think the Steelers are gonna fumble their their lead
Yes.
in the AFC North?
Yes. Let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna see the Steelers schedule. I'm gonna compare it to the Ravens. So here you go. I don't know. Okay, so Steelers have Colts, Chargers in LA, Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens. Okay, 6 games. How many of those do you think they win? So I think they lose the Colts, lose the Chargers, lose the Bills, lose the Ravens. That's 4 out of 6. What do you think?
Might beat the Ravens, but the rest. I'll see. Well, I mean, when do they go against the Bills? Next week?
No. So again, it's in this order: Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens.
Colts beat their ass. Chargers beat their ass. Bills beat their ass. And then after getting beaten all that ass, I mean, who do the Ravens go against?
All right, so let's just do the Ravens schedule. All right, so Ravens have Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers.
They win all of those.
Right? So I would not be shocked if by the time those two meet each other, the Ravens are firmly in control of the AFC North. But we'll see. Again, crazier things have happened. Next, we have the Denver Broncos visiting the Houston Texans. This is actually a pretty good matchup. Very close. It's one that I want to make a move, but I'm not sure what you're gonna pick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that you're gonna pick the Broncos. So I'm gonna take a risk here and pick the Texans at home. I don't like it. Like, if in an ideal world where I'm not behind by like 20 points, I would probably have gone with the Broncos. It's not an ideal world, and I gotta make a move, so I'm making a move with the Houston Texans. Hopefully you don't block me. Eric, who do you like? Yeah,
No, I'm going with the Broncos for sure.
Okay.
No, I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
playing too good. I feel like they're not fake, but they're not as good as the record. I don't feel
6-2.
Yeah, I just don't see them on that upper echelon. It's just they probably have the best defense in the league, and well, that'll do that.
Well, to me, that's the thing. This is the battle of the two best defenses in the league, probably, right? Because the Texans defense is elite. They are the truth. And the Denver defense is elite. They are the truth. One is without their best, the reigning defensive player of the NFL. So that's a big hit to the Broncos. However, I think the Broncos offense has looked better overall than the Houston offense, ergo their records. So I'm just taking a risk. Like I said, if I had to put money on this, I would probably go with the Broncos, but it's not one of those things I can actually afford to take a risk here because I'm so far back. So I'm just going to go with the Texans.
All right. No, I'm sticking with the Broncos, at least for now.
Fair enough.
I trust in defense alone.
Will you be rooting for the Texans?
In my heart, yes.
Of course. Yes. Because then the Chargers will be at top of the AFC West once again. See?
Even if the Chiefs win and the Chargers lose, because we got a tiebreaker.
No, the Chargers are tied with the Chiefs right now.
They are?
Yeah, they're both 5-3.
When did that happen?
This Monday.
Is this the work of the refs again?
Yes, of course. God picked away, so God went with the Broncos. Interesting. Next, we have another toilet bowl. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars playing the Las Vegas Raiders. You go first on this one, actually.
The Jaguars were just on a bye, right?
Also the Raiders.
I mean, I don't like the Raiders, so I guess I'm gonna go with the Jaguars, which I also don't like. But I mean, it's either that or rooting for the Raiders.
I'm
I'm a simple man.
I agree with you 100%. Like I could make a move here, but jeez, no, I'm not taking a risk on the Raiders. That would be doubly upsetting. So let's see. God picked home.
Who are you, Tom Brady?
Don't you dare compare me to that dog kicking fool. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints visiting the LA Rams. I'm not even gonna question it. Give me the Rams coming off a bye against probably the worst team in the NFC. They're gonna smoke them.
Easy peasy. Rams. I'm not gonna waste people's time here. I'll go on to the next one.
And I think Puka Nacua is back, by the way. God picked home, so God went with the Rams as well. Next, the game of the week. That's shockingly, this one's not prime time. The Kansas City Chiefs visiting the Buffalo Bills. Eric, who do you like? Because I'm gonna pick the other one, even though I don't like it.
Oh my god. As much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on this one.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like they're back on their bullshit. And I think they're on their like this is the moment where like the villain has reached like his apex of his superpowers. So now I mean the Bills are just gonna be retarded.
Oh, okay. They're gonna
I'm
lose.
talking like I'm
50
talking like
IQ points.
they're gonna be straight up hypnotized out in the field.
Dude, can
You
you
know,
ima-
like
can you imagine?
I don't know, like freaking Sean McDermott is just gonna just give him the game.
Can you imagine? It's like the Chiefs. Every point they make is an IQ point that their enemies lose in the game.
Shit.
That's gnarly, right?
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
I
now-
like quantifying it.
We're starting to put it together. That's why. All right, so
And that's why Harrison Butker is like the world's worst serial killer of all time.
yeah. All right, so you went with the Chiefs. All right, cool. I get the Buffalo Bills. I don't know if you don't remember this, but not only are the Bills at home, but the Bills always beat the Chiefs during the regular season. They lose during the playoffs. They win during the regular season. So I'm hoping that trend continues. Otherwise, I'm going to be very upset. So thank you for leaving that one for me.
Of course, I'm hoping my shit luck this season is actually gonna backfire against the Chiefs.
I'm hoping to, because you disgust me right now. Actually, no, thank you, because you saved me. Because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to pick the Chiefs. That's just gross, but I didn't have to. Thank you. You are my hero.
Don't say I don't do anything for you.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? Anyway, God picked away. God picked the Chiefs. Next Sunday Night Football, we have the Seattle Seahawks visiting the Washington Commanders. When's
Jaden coming back?
I have no idea. Let me just double check. We're doing this a little bit earlier than usual. And Daniel's update. So this is actually advantage to everybody else in the league. Positive injury update. Dan Quinn, stupid. Had a good rehab session. Expect him to practice tomorrow. So if he practices, that means that it's likely that he'll play. Even if he does play, I don't care. The Seattle Seahawks have looked really good. Their defense is nasty, and they coming off a bye. Should be better rested. Should be better healed. Jackson Smith and Jigba looks unstoppable, and I hated that I'm up against him in fantasy football this week. So I'm gonna stick with the red hot Seahawks until I have a reason not to. Eric, who do you like?
The 12-man will win this weekend, I believe.
Okay.
Although they're in the. Wait, where are they playing? In Seattle?
No, they're playing in Washington.
The 12-man will be playing from home and winning. I'm going with the Seahawks.
They'll be supporting via Zoom.
Yes.
Let's see what God says. God picked home. God picked the Washington Commanders. And finally, Monday Night Football. Ugh. We have the Arizona Cardinals visiting the Dallas Cowboys in the Yuck Bowl. Eric, who do you like?
Is the World Series gonna be over by then?
I think so. I mean, it's game 4 right now. They play another one on tomorrow, Wednesday.
Which might
It's
be
7
the
games.
last...
It's 7 games total. No, no team can win tomorrow. That's 2-2. So it would be
if they win. We're going to 7 games, right?
Sure, why not?
No.
Let's assume.
No, wait. It might be 6. It has to be 6.
Even if they go to 7 games, it'll be done by, I think, Saturday.
But that's probably not true because the game might not be over by then.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Yes, I feel really bad for the people who watched that game. By the way, really bad. Like I went to.
Did you see when they asked Herbie if he watched the whole game? He's like, "Nah, I had work tomorrow."
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, understandable. And it's one of those things where I was like, first off, to me, baseball has been done since the Padres have been done, right? Like I don't care anymore.
Right.
But yesterday I went to bed at like 8. I was done. I was dead. I was exhausted. I didn't actually fall asleep until after 9. And it was one of those things like, you know what? I considered maybe having it in the background or something, but I didn't. And I woke up the next day, today at 3 a.m. to like 400 WhatsApp messages on my softball, WhatsApp group. And they were just talking about the entire fucking game. I was like, what the fuck happened yesterday, man?
They were keeping each other awake.
I guess. I was like, what the fuck? And I have to go through these because they might have said something important and we have training, and god damn it. But yeah. Anyway, that's actually probably more interesting than this game, which you have to make a pick for. So, Eric, who do you like?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Fair enough. Eric, what's the team with the longest losing streak in the NFL?
Well, that is currently the Arizona Cardinals, as shown on screen. And I believe that streak will be growing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
The Undertaker streak.
Dude, I don't even know if Kyler Murray is going to be the quarterback for this game. And he shouldn't be. Because the backup looked way better operating this offense. And if you can't score points against the fucking Cowboys, what the fuck are you doing? By the way, am I crazy? Am I alone on this? Just look at this real quick. Does the different blues not bother anybody else? Like literally anybody else not bothered by the fact that the blue in the helmet and the stars for the Cowboys is different from the blue in the uniforms? Am I crazy? Am I alone? Look at that. Look, it's a navy blue and then like a different type of blue. Like why?
Is this for colorblind awareness month?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know why they do this. It drives me nuts. You're the fucking Cowboys. You have enough money to make new fucking helmets or new stickers for your helmets or to just change this blue. I don't get why they're doing it, but I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it.
I prefer the colors in the helmet, so keep those ones.
Yeah, they look way better. Otherwise, the other one just looks like the Colts. It's like what's even the fucking point? But anyway, enough about them.
Well, it's kind of like when the Chargers with their normal blue, and we were like, no, go back to the navy blue, like in San Diego.
Oh, you mean like the royal blue?
That's dude,
what,
I'm a
powder
man.
blue?
I only have 3 types of blues in my head.
Okay, so there's powder blue, the navy blue, which I'm wearing right now, and then the royal blue, which looks
royal blue is
looks similar to this.
No, I want the navy blue.
Okay. Yeah, that's the cool one. That's the San Diego Superchargers one.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I can open this. I'll just do this real quick. So that's the royal blue, which is not terrible, but it's just not as cool. It's not as cool.
To be fair, if you show me a picture of Herbie wearing a wiener suit, I'm gonna see he can rock it.
Fair enough. All right, let's see what God picks for the stupid Cardinals and Cowboys. God picked away. So there you go. Those are our picks for this week. Eric, is there anything you want to shout out?
Oh man, what week is this? Week 9, huh?
Week 9. This is we're gonna be on the other side of the halfway point. because it's 17 games total.
How confident are you that we're actually? Well, it's 18 weeks. So, how confident are you that we have a good grasp on how the Chargers are?
By this point, I'm pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty good that they were the team that beat the 3 division rivals and not the team that stumbled against the Commanders, the Colts, and the Giants. I'm pretty sure.
Are we playoff bound?
We should make the playoffs, especially how let's go. You know, let's see the playoff picture. Let's just stop this real quick, because we're at the point in the season where we can actually check out the playoff picture, right? So just give me a second here to open it up.
The website all officially up?
I think it's always up.
Really?
NFL.
What does it look like on week 1?
I don't know, man. You asked too many questions. All right, so let's see. It should be. Just open it up a little bit here. Oh, I need to set it up. There you go.
Oh.
All right, so
Okay.
So the Colts are number 1.
We're in right now.
Yeah, Colts are number 1, Patriots number 2, Broncos 3, Steelers 4. Then it's Bills, Chargers, Chiefs, and 5, 6, 7. So they have a 66% probability of making the playoffs. The Chiefs have 81%. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. The Steelers have 48%. The Broncos have 79%. So the Chiefs have a higher percentage than the Broncos, which is ridiculous. The Colts have 96. Let's see.
Considering their division, I'm not surprised.
Let me see. The Ravens have 57. So the Steelers have 48. The Ravens all the way down at 12 have 57. On the NFC side, you got the Packers, the Eagles, Buccaneers, and Seahawks. And then you got the Lions, Rams, and 49ers. On the outside looking in, I don't see any team that's actually a contender. I think the NFC is pretty much set. This might not be the final order, but I'm pretty confident that those are the 7 teams that are going to make the NFC playoffs. The AFC, I still think we're going to have some movement. I think the Steelers might not make it, and I think the Bills will end up taking that division. And I don't see another team actually sneaking in other than the Ravens. The Jaguars, I don't like the Jaguars right now. Any thoughts?
Titans dead, Jets dead, Dolphins dead, Browns dead, Raiders dead, Bengals. No, they're dead.
Listen, the interesting part is that nobody's been eliminated yet.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's early enough. Texans. I could see the Texans
Taking their division or coming in as a wild card?
No, not taking the division, but maybe coming in a wild card.
So who do they knock out?
Well, that's the problem. All the wild cards are pretty strong teams. One of them would have to be a fumble, and sadly, I could see the Chargers being an easy one to fumble it.
They do play each other later on in the year, so
Well,
it'll be interesting. Honestly, I
didn't see the Texans change their logo.
Yeah, it's the throwback one. It's like the Chargers. They do the throwback one too. So the AFC is a lot more interesting than the NFC, in my humble opinion. But we'll see how that goes. All right, now we can stop. Okay. As always, comments, questions, or suggestions, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. If we make it to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the season, I am going to go on a 10,000-mile road trip. It's been decided. I mean, it's going to be rough, but I will try to do it and record it and all that good stuff, so you can check out the content there. As always, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.